Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. As you can see, I got one of my Just Dave t-shirts on. I miss Dave. And I'm proud to announce the unveiling of DVD bundle number 8, The Hits. Over 50 songs, $50, which is less than $1 a lesson. And what's so special about this particular bundle is this. In my previous bundles, I try to give you guys the mixtures of stuff, or mixture of stuff that you've never probably heard on the radio. Some B-side stuff that were good stuff, and there were some people that appreciated that, because there's some things that they like off of these other albums that were never released. So this time I thought I would, discipline myself and give you nothing but the hits, meaning that all the songs that are listed down there you've heard of. Or if not, if they've been charted, they're charted hits, so it won't be a thing that some people feel like I'm getting fillers, so, I try to give you guys a variety of stuff and what packages that might fit for you personally, because I'm like this. I'm appreciative of the very noted artists, but I'm just as appreciative, if not more, of the ones that you don't hear every day. Because I'll give you a good example before I get into this. And I make it a point when I do some of my favorites, I make this statement. These are some of my personal favorites. I'm not going to say these are the best, because if I do, I have a list of comments down there. What happened to this guy? He ain't on his list, so I'm like trying to avoid that, because everybody's list should be different in the first place. Nobody should have the same identical list. And I did a video on some of my favorite guitar players, some of my favorite, not the best favorites or the best players in the world. And time to time I get somebody, you didn't include this person, and then one particular person said you didn't include George Benson. George Benson is a given. It's like I'm not here to give constant due to the obvious giants, because they don't need it. What about the Kurt Coakley's? Probably never even heard of that guy. One of the baddest bass players in the 70s that ever played R&B funk in the 70s. Most guys don't even know about him. He played with a group called T Connection. And the piano player and the singer was his brother. You ought to check T Connection out. They were some bad guys, So I try to, do those types of things, because, people used to always ask me, when you going to do some Jimi Hendrix? Why? 10 million people doing Jimi Hendrix on YouTube. Why do I need to be 10 million and one? Duh, I'm trying to give you guys, like a Kurt Coakley, obscure bands, and bands that never got they due. And it's like, hey, take a listen to this, because this was some good stuff when it was happening, but they just didn't get they due. So that's what I try to do for the most part, because I'm not trying to be like everybody else in that sense that I'm doing exactly what everybody else is doing, because it's pointless. It defeats the purpose if I'm doing what everybody else is doing. And that's why I think a lot of people like my channel, because they're like, man, where else can I hear some Confunction B-side stuff, or just some Confunction stuff, some brass construction, and so on and so forth. But I'm sorry for digressing. Let me get back to this. So you get 50 the hits, and I'm gonna read off about 20, because I don't need to read all 50, because they all right down here listed. But I'm just giving you an idea of the stuff that's on here. Maze featuring Frankie Beverly, Happy Feelings. I love that song. Maze is probably my all-time favorite R&B song group. Rose Royce, Wishing on a Star. Very beautiful song, real easy song to play. It's only like 3 or 4 chords. 3 chords, and then in the bridge, just another chord. Turn around. War, The World is the Ghetto. Very underrated band back in the day, War. Number 4, Maze again, Feel That You're Feeling. George Benson, Breezin, just the chorus. I'm not doing the lead line, because that's a personal stamp, and you know me, I don't do other people's solos. So I just thought I would mention that. Number 6, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Let's Groove. Number 7, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, Just a Mirage. Number 8, The Crusaders featuring Randy Crawford on vocals, Street Life. Love that song. Number 9, R. Kelly, Step in the Name of Love. Number 10, The Bee Gees, Night Fever. Number 11, Tina Turner, What's Love Got to Do with It? Number 12, The Whispers, Love is Where You Find It. Number 13, beautiful song, Robin Thicke, Lost Without You. Number 15, R. Kelly, Your Body's Calling. Number 16, Gloria Gaynor, Never Can Say Goodbye. Number 17, Doris Troy, Just One Look. Number 18, Alicia Meyer, I Want to Thank You. Number 19, The Jones Girls, Who Can I Run To? Number 20, The Dazz Band, Heartbeat. So I'm gonna stop there. But again, nothing but the hits, great songs, only $50. That includes shipping and handling. Unless you're outside the United States, then you need to add an additional $15 for shipping and handling. If I were to tab these songs individually for you guys, because you know my tabbing service, $15 a lesson, 2 song minimum, $30. If I were to tab these songs at $15 a song for you guys, that would be $750. You only get this for $50. Literally pennies on the dollar as far as songs, because my charge is $50, and then PayPal get their money off the top, then the mailer cost, then the blank DVDs, then the shipping and handling, all that's factored in, so it's less than $1 lesson. And I want to stress this too. These are MP3 files, so when your DVDs come, play them on your PC. I even write on the DVDs, play on PC. Do not play on DVD player, because they're not converted for DVD player files, because if they were, the files would be huge. So I just thought I would mention that, because some of the little things that people kind of overlook, they're there, but they don't realize that they're there. So I just thought I would make, this statement. Also, my PayPal information is right there. So once you submit payment, I will send you an email saying I got your money, even though PayPal send you an email saying, you sent that guy his money. Please be sure before you send any money that in your PayPal account, you have your shipping address and you have your email address, because without the shipping address, of course, I can't ship them out. Without your email address, I can't let you know that I receive your money, even though you know that by looking at your PayPal account. It's really important to have that information, because unfortunately, every blue moon I get someone who don't have their email address, they don't have their shipping address, so I can't do nothing. I can't contact you to say I need your shipping address to ship it, or just send your email saying that I got your money and your DVDs will go out the next business day with United States tracking. It's priority mail, so you know when it's leaving me and when it's showing up on your doorstep. So it's really important that you have that information, because when you don't, this is exactly what happens 100% of the time. Somebody send me the money, no email address, no address, so I can't do nothing but wait till they realize it's been a week and a half and I ain't got my stuff. Hey, Morris, man, what's going on? That's because I don't have your email address, don't have your shipping address, so I can't ship it. So please be sure that you have that information before you even send me anything, so the transaction will go smoothly, because I send out the DVDs the very next business day. So, I'm not dragging feet on your product. When you pay me, it goes out. So within 5 days, you got your item. And it's still 5 days, I just finally shipped it out, Because there's some people that, they kind of drag feet, are so busy that they take a very long time. A lot of things were instilled in me by my dad. And a few of them is, don't drag ass, don't drag feet. Never ask another man for something you're not willing to pay for. Because I get that a lot too. People send me a list of stuff and they want it done. I'm like, it's unfair to the two Eddies, the Jamal, the Andres, the list goes on, the disco dance, that they pay me for my service, and you guys expect this for free, and it's just unfair. And I try to be fair, because I'm like, it's not fair to do this for this group of people and do this for this group of people, but these group of people paying these group of people don't. And there are people that don't realize it, because I don't think that they're trying to, get over. They just don't realize that I got like 20,000 subscribers, and I get literally hundreds of requests a day. Even if I were to charge these people, I couldn't crank out that many for you guys. So please be mindful that it's not just you. There are a lot of other people out there that want, songs done. And, it's not fair for me to do this for these people and then do this for these people and charge these people. So, I just from time to time thought that I would mention that, because, again, people just don't realize the situation. It's something, they don't know what they don't know. So it ain't, again, that I'm trying to get something for free from Morris, man. It's like, all these other people are paying because they're serious about learning these songs, and it wouldn't be unfair to those people that I do all these for these other people for free. So, again, I just thought I would stress that, because, again, I don't take nothing for granted. I don't assume anything or assume that you know everything. So it's up to me to explain it, and it's not, I'm trying to be negative or it's being offensive or rude to anybody. By no means. I'm just trying to explain to you how things are, so you can, move accordingly. So again, you get 50 songs, nothing but hits for $50. Shipping and handling is including. My PayPal information is right down there. They're MP3 files, so when you get your DVDs, play them on your PC and not your DVD player. I just want to make sure I covered everything here. So yeah, I covered everything. So again, PayPal information is right down there.